Hello guys, I am back for another video and today we're talking about what if Deku had a dream SMP quirk. So in the last video, Deku, apparently Izuku is actually a chosen one. And these piglins wanted to, recruit him because, in the legend that he's supposed to defeat the Ender Dragon, which is all for one. So, he was sent to, the Nether with the rest of, the top 10 heroes to basically, um, check on him because what if these piglins want to destroy him? So after that whole thing, the he was given the memory of his past when he was still the chosen one, the one who defeated the or imprisoned the Ender Dragon and his kin. But when he's about to leave, they were attacked by the League of Villains, which I'm just going to be calling them now. So they basically just killed everybody, but not almost everybody because some piglins escaped into the portal, but the piglin chief sacrificed himself to create two withers to basically weaken the dragon. So Izuku came back to to the overworld as Izuku inspired all of the piglins to get ready for the war. So let's talk about what happens next. So everybody's getting ready for the final battle between UA and the League of Villains, which Izuku got his army because they need to get a lot of um friends to take down the League of Villains because all for one is a freaking dragon. Not just that, the Ender Dragon. So they found this weird relic, or at least one of the piglin elders have this relic, as they bring it to Izuku and said to him, break this. You found somebody that will help you in this battle. Wait for a second, guys. Sorry about that. So Izuku breaks the relic as Izuku sees this gigantic skeletal man wearing a crown and wearing almost like tribal clothing and has a weird staff, as he says, "You have freed me. I will be at your service." Izuku says, "Who are you?" As he says, "Well, I've forgotten my name, but you can call me the Nameless One. Because you feared me, I will give you one wish." Izuku says, "Can you help us in our battle between the Ender Dragon?" As he says, "The Ender Dragon. Huh. I never heard that name since millennia. Very well. I will help you in this battle." As he summons out tons and tons of regular sized skeletons. Pure white in color and wearing the same similar clothing to the Nameless One. But instead of using staffs, they use spears. Some of them even using bows. So everybody gets ready, including Nedry, as they start going off to the League of Villains hideout, which is in a large terrifying cottage, which they see a large sign saying, "Turn back or you will die." So they start ramming into a gate, which they see the large mansion. When they saw something coming out of the ground, and by the way, the mansion is in front of a cemetery, as they see several undead creatures coming out of the ground. As some of the piglins say, "Watch out!" As one of them one of these undead creatures start attacking, well, Kaminari. As Kaminari starts using his electricity, as it shocks it, killing it instantly. As one of the piglins, which is a girl, says, "Wow, you're pretty good." As he says, thank you." So, as Ochako says, "Watch out, we see something up in the sky." As they see several, like, well, several creatures on the sky with this almost like blue membrane, almost like a bat. And they have almost like this phantom type feel to them as they start, well, diving into, well, into everybody. As the nameless one says, "Attack my soldiers, leave none of them alive." As these skeletal type soldiers start using their, well, bows to attack them. As they see, well, wait for, as they see, well, a man with some sort of, well, wearing black robes with, well, golden trimming, as he says, "Leave none of them alive. Don't let them get near our master." As they see several, well, gray-skinned men with almost like Victorian style like clothing. With Sorry about that. I just got a little bit sick. I'm still well, kind of sick, so I still kind of feel, well, not good, but I'm kind of good, I guess. Anyway, so they see several Victorian style men wielding, well, crossbows. One of them wielding a banner with, well, some sort of some sort of, well, weird symbol. As they say, "Fire!" As they start shooting at everybody. As the skeleton, well, warriors start, well, protecting all of his classmates with, well, these shields. As Miracle starts using her, well, kicking to basically attack all of these, well, minions. As there's nothing left. As the man with, well, the black robe said, "Please, please, you dare?" As Izuku says, "Yeah, we dare. You're nothing but monsters." As he says, "Well then, attack my Ravengers." As they say, Ravengers. As they see several, well, giant creatures with, well, horns. They look like a mix of, well, a rhino and a bull, mixed in with a little bit of, well, a elephant. As they start charging in at them, as well, the nameless one starts using his, well, blast to basically kill them. As the roadman starts running away, as he starts going back into, well, the mansion. As Izuku sees, well, the mansion just explode. As everybody starts celebrating. As they say, "I think we defeated them." As Miracle says, "Wait, I hear something." As they see something black in the sky. Something terrifying with almost like purple eyes. As they see, all for one, the great Ender Dragon. As he says, "You'll die for that sin." As he says, "Attack my kin." As they see several of those, well, black creatures. As they start charging in at Izuku. But only Izuku. As well, the nameless one and, well, his well, minions, and also, well, the rest of the piglins start attacking all of these, well, Endermen. But some of them are teleporting, dodging all of their attacks. As Izuku's getting pummeled to the ground. As Izuku says, "Use my powers wisely." As everybody that's a friend to Izuku start getting, well, similar abilities to Izuku. Bakugo starts charging in as her explosions are basically 10 times as stronger. As Nedry starts using her quirk, as she starts creating lots of water. As it basically slams into one of the Endermen, basically disintegrating him. As Izuku says, "Hey guys, I think these creatures are, or as Neji says, what is it?" As Izuku says, "I think their weakness is water." As Neji and the rest of the the rest of the people that are basically sided with Izuku, basically start using the powers that Izuku gives to them, and start creating a lot of water blasts, including Bakugo, which he says, "Whoa, I can't believe I'm able to use water." As she starts creating water swords, which Izuku thinks in his mind, "Why I didn't even think of that." Izuku starts creating in a water scythe. Izuku starts charging in. Izuku slices one of the head of the Enderman, as O for One says, "How dare you!" As he starts creating purple fire. Izuku blocks it with this shield that he created from netherite. Which Izuku says, "All for one, I challenge you to the battle of the death." I meant, "I challenge you to a battle to the death." As he says, well. As he slams to the ground, "What would this battle do for you, Izuku Midoriya?" Izuku says, "Well, if I win, you go back to your land. But if I lose," as he says, "I'll kill you." As Neji says, "Don't do it, Izuku." Izuku says, "Don't worry, I got this." As Izuku brings out his sword, Izuku starts using his explosions to start charging in. As the All for One slash the Ender Dragon starts charging in at Izuku, Izuku slashes on him. As the Nether Dragon slash All for One starts using his purple fire. As everybody start attacking all of the minions of All for One. As they see the Arch Illager, as he says, "Attack the resistance." As they start charging in all of these what they call Illagers. As Neji starts charging in at the wait for a second, my throat. So she starts charging in at the Arch Illager as she creates a water blade, which it stabs into her in the Illager's eye. As he says, "Damn it!" As Neji says, "Take this!" As she basically breaks the staff, which all of these Illagers start convulsing as they start foaming in the mouth as they die. As the Illager says, "No, no," the Arch Illager's clothing start disappearing or rotting, making him look like he looks like a normal person. As he says, "Please don't." As she says, "I will not give mercy." As she basically stabs it into his eye again, but it reaches to the brain, killing him instantly. As Izuku and All for One slash the Ender Dragon still fighting, as Izuku says, "Take this!" As Izuku brings out a rock and basically stabs it into one of the eyes of All for One slash the Ender Dragon. As he says, "You insolent little!" As he starts bringing out fire constantly, Izuku says, "What am I supposed to do? He seems to be has no weakness." Izuku thinks in his mind. Izuku thinks, "Wait, I got an idea." Wait for a second. So Izuku thinks in his mind as Izuku says, "Wait, maybe I can just stab him right in the neck." I think that's where his fire comes from. As Izuku basically tracks around his body, as the Ender Dragon slash All for One says, come out wherever you are, or I'll just have to kill your friends." Izuku steadies his breath. Izuku comes out of the area where he's hiding. Izuku says, "Take this!" as he basically stabs it into, well, 0 for 1 slash the Ender Dragon's, well, neck as he starts bleeding. As he says, "Damn it, boy!" As he starts coughing off a lot of blood as he falls down to the ground. Izuku stands over him. Izuku says, "This is the end, Ender Dragon." As he says, "You damn kid. You really think that would actually uh, stop all of this terror? There will be another one and another one. Nobody will ever stop our clan." Izuku says, "Well, maybe I can. And the second generation of heroes can as well. That is why I banish you to hell." Izuku stabs it into, well, the head of, well, Offerman slash the Ender Dragon, killing it forever. So, after that whole thing, everybody celebrated back at UA. The, um, well, the nameless one decided to, well, stay at UA, becoming a teacher. Well, a teacher of magic, but a teacher nonetheless. And yeah, so let's talk about the, well, how do I say it? The the end of the story, or the epilogue. So Izuku became, well, the number one hero, Nejuri becoming the second best hero, and both of them are married. Bakugo, well, she became, well, Izuku's, well, um second wife. So they get two children, each one of them, by the way. So one of his children had, like, well, a mix of Izuku's quirk, but but she or he doesn't have, well, the fire abilities or the explosion abilities. He only got, well, her mother's abilities, which is Nejri's. And for Bakugo, well, the explosions of her child, she basically has, well, much more powerful explosions. So yeah, so I hope you like the video, and I hope you like this series. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see y'all guys next time. So, bye bye.